I'm Caitlin Adams. I'm a senior, and I formerly was a volleyball player.
Caitlin Adams able to get the kill there.
Adams has looked very good in the front row, one of their better front row hitters today.
And just joined the basketball team. My basketball experience in high school was pretty limited. In my sophomore year, I was playing, and my coach wanted me to choose between the two sports because club volleyball, AAU basketball, high school volleyball, and high school basketball just got to be too overwhelming and busy, and I was missing a lot. So they're like, pick between the sports, and I went with volleyball at that point. My freshman year, I decided to go to Texas A&M, and then I transferred a year later to Maryland, and Maryland is just a good fit for me. Our volleyball season ended about a month ago, and a couple weeks back, I got a call from one of the basketball coaches, and it was kind of surreal, and I didn't believe it at first, but he's like, do you want to come shoot around a little bit? And I was like, yeah, I was definitely up for it. It sounded fun.
Takes into the lane. Rutan, three, left side, it's good.
I had already known Katie Rutan on the team, and she had been texting me, telling me about the injuries. And so the next day after the coach texted me, I went in and shot around a little bit, and then went to practice and was on the team. Obviously, all the injuries that they had at the beginning of the season really hurt the team.
We felt it was important to be able to get a walk-on, especially Caitlin. You know, obviously, when you get into foul trouble, you know, we've had a game already this season where we had 3 players foul out. Unbelievable. What was the foul? We don't have another post player. Only 8 players in the rotation.
As long as you've got enough bodies to finish the game. So right. You got 3 to foul out.
Right, well, and now we added a volleyball player. So, you know, with our legs and being able to be fresh with what we're doing here in conference play. And, you know, I mean, obviously she's just, you know, a great person. Her energy, very well liked. Our team knows her. They actually brought her, you know, knowing, you know, how much they support the volleyball team, and just a great addition to our team.
The girls are just getting worn out because there's so few of them, and I'm really there for support mainly, and to help their legs. Just if they get tired, just throw me in there for a little bit. But definitely, I'd say the main goal is for me to support the team any way I can. My first game was at North Carolina, and it was on the road. It was really surreal, kind of an indescribable experience walking in there as a basketball player. We actually used the same locker room we used in volleyball, which is crazy. It was cool being able to sit in that locker room and having 2 different experiences with 2 different teams, 2 different coaches, 2 different jerseys, but still representing the same school.
And you know what? You got to be ready for that knockout punch early coming into this building, because you know
in the locker room was an awesome experience. Kind of like, is this real? Like, do I need to pinch myself right now? Like, she's a coach that you can tell is well respected. She knows how to bring out the best in her players. She knows how to pump them up.
You have a ton of fun executing transitions. You go out and you make a statement. You go out and you be ready to make history.
She just brings energy to all her speeches. She's had so many successes in her life, and someone that I can look up to. This was my first game on the road, as I said, and it was my first game. So during the warm-up, I had never actually been through a warm-up. I've never actually been through a full practice. So they just kind of threw me in there, and girls were just kind of like telling me what to do. Sequoia told me to stand behind her and just kind of follow her on the court, and she's been helping me out a lot. So having her there makes me less nervous. She'll just point to spots and be like, go there, and then I just do what they say. So that definitely has helped me out. Getting in there and shooting around, it's coming back to me slowly. Distances I was just not used to at all, but honestly, I don't even care that I airball them because I'm just happy to bring some comic relief. I still have some old volleyball habits. You can tell that I'm a volleyball player transitioning. Well, we do everything with 2 hands instead of shooting with 1 is a main thing. So my other hand wants to get in the way a lot of the times. We don't ever catch a ball, so just simple things. I honestly didn't think there was any possibility of me playing. I don't know the plays.
21!
I don't know the calls.
Set good screen, back screen, down screens to thumbs, all right? Let's get rotation, let's look inside.
I'm so new to this that I think that the bench is deep enough right now that there's not really a chance. So I wasn't worried.
I think there's a lot of things going through Caitlin's mind right now. You know, she's just a week in, but I'm sure, you know, when you come in and you're in conference play, you know, it's already, you know, heightened with emotions. You got to make a decision right now that you are going to give maximum effort for the next 15 minutes if you want to play and you want to decide this game. You know, you're thinking, you know, am I going to get in, am I not? You know, I'm sure from her end there's a lot of nerves, but she's handling it so well, and, you know, we'll help her along every step of the way.
If I ever get in this season,
I want you to get yourself ready, okay? Okay? Just come in, you just run around, be active. Okay? You do that? Let's go! Time out!
I'd say that my goals would be to play a little defense. That's probably my favorite part of the game.
I told her, I go, when you get in, just run around. I go, just run around. And how special to be able to get your first
Does anybody recognize this person here? Yes! Okay.
I'd say one major difference between basketball and volleyball
I'd like to introduce number 32, Caitlin Adams.
is the support that basketball has. It's really cool to have so many people around me that know my name, that I just walked on the team and they're like, yeah, Caitlin, let's go. Like, that's huge. That's a really good feeling.
Book the hotel.